So today I'd like to help you get a little bit more from your website using Google Analytics. And specifically, we'll look at the audience reports today. So the audience reports are just that. They tell us all about the people who are visiting our website. They tell us things like the demographic, their age, their gender, their geographical location, and other useful bits of information about the person who is visiting our website. So one of the useful things that we might find from the audience reports is what device are our visitors using. Are they using desktop computers? Are they using tablets? Or are they using mobile phones? And what this allows us to do is to provide a better website experience to those visitors by optimizing the website experience for that device that our visitors are using. So if we find that most people are using smartphones, which a lot of people are these days, we can then focus on optimizing our website so it looks perfect on smartphones. And from these reports, we can find out what type of smartphones people are using. Specifically, they could be iPhones. If our clients are using iPhones, then we want to make sure that our website experience is perfect on iPhones. However, if they're using Android or Samsung devices, we would look to make sure that the website works perfectly for those devices. On the other side of that, if we find that more people are using desktops on our website, and that could be the case depending on your sort of business, we would then optimize our website experience for desktop computers and for larger screens. So also within Google Analytics, in the audience reports, we can see some rough geographical location information about our visitors, roughly where they're coming from. In Australia, the tracking is not quite as good as what it is in the US, due to our privacy laws and all the rest of it, which is a good thing. But we can get a rough idea of where people are coming from, in particular what state of Australia or down to the rough region of where they're coming from. And this helps give us an idea of whether our marketing dollars are working and whether we're targeting the right regions and attracting the right visitors to our website. So we roughly touched on the technology part of the audience reports earlier. So another really cool feature of the technology reports is we can actually look at the browser and the operating system that our visitors are using. Now this may be a little bit techie for some people, but it's really cool, especially for your web developers, just to make sure that things are working perfectly for our visitors. So within browsers, the browser is the internet browser that we're using on your computer or on your smartphone. So that could be Google Chrome, Internet Explorer, Mozilla Firefox, or Apple Safari, or a number of others. There's tons of different internet browsers out there. And the goal behind this is to work out what browsers our visitors are using, and does our website work perfectly on these browsers? Does it provide the best experience to these visitors? I've seen this a number of times in the past where, for example, the business owner may be using a Mac with our Apple Safari, and the website might look good for him, but his visitors are actually using Internet Explorer on a PC, and the website looks completely different and things don't work and things like that. So it's really important to find out what are our visitors actually using and how can we provide a better experience or the best experience for them. So within the mobile section in the audience reports, you can get a really easy breakdown of how many visitors are using mobile devices and tablet devices, as well as desktop devices on your website. This report's always been a favourite for my clients. They like to see and visualise the percentage of traffic, whether it's desktop, mobile or tablet, and see how many people are using it. And also, it's been interesting to track this data over the last couple of years to see the increase in smartphones and mobile browsing. And an interesting thing with tablet traffic is that researchers actually showed that most tablet devices are being used at home, on the lounge, while watching TV sort of later in the evening. They're not mobile devices like they were originally created for. Just something to think about. So what this allows us to do, it gives us a bit of an insight on what our visitors are doing. So if they are using tablet devices, well, we have a good idea that they're sitting at home watching TV and a thought has suddenly popped into their head, and hence they're browsing and have found our website. So it gives us a bit of an insight on what's going through their mind and the sort of thought process at that time. And what we can do, we can then optimize the images and the content on our website to better suit our visitors. So that's been a pretty general overview of the audience reports within Google Analytics. I hope you got something out of this, but if you've got any questions, please leave a comment below.